We'd had 38-degree heat much of the week, but as the final day of competition dawned, we found ourselves in the middle of a typhoon. All the schools and government offices closed, but it was really just like Wellington on a bad day. Big George Taamarua wasn't bothered about the weather. Heat's good for him. It helps warm up those hulking great muscles.
How's that feel?
Good.
It's a huge day for George, so he wasn't saying much, and I wasn't about to bother him either. George has already loaded up for today's event, devouring enough food for several men. Coach Dr. Justin Keogh has been working with George for less than a year, but he knows what George is capable of. This event's a chance to test George's new lifting technique. There's a lot riding on today's performance. Justin, how is George this morning? Is he feeling okay?
Yeah, at the moment George is feeling pretty good, pretty relaxed. I think he just wants to get out there and do what we've trained for months for. So the time has come.
What does this competition mean to him?
Ultimately, this is his chance to go to Beijing. So 227.5 is what we need, and that's what we're going to open on today.
How has the weather here benefited him?
Yeah, he likes the heat, so outside it's been a little bit too warm maybe, but inside here everything's good. Training sessions here were good, so we're ready to go.
As with all elite sport, focus is paramount. George needs to be at his best today.
For George to qualify for Beijing, the agreement, his KPI was 227.5, and so we're going to open on that today, which gives him 3 chances to lift that weight. If we get it on the first attempt, then everything else after that's a bonus. Over the last 2 years, he's had some issues with his pause. The rules of the competition stipulate that the bar must be motionless on the chest before being pressed upwards. And just because George is such a big man, the bar can press into his chest after it makes contact, and he therefore thinks it's motionless, whereas the good international referees are aware that that's not the case, and so that's something we've been working on in training. Pauses like that will be perfect, George. What do you want now? That's 120.
Before he goes out into the main arena, what does he do?
He'll warm up, so he'll do some light stretches initially, and then just progressively increase the weights from like 60 or 70 kilos to start with, up to just under his opener. So we'll probably finish the warm up today at 220 kilograms. You can do this, mate. We've done 227 here already. We hit 225 easy in Auckland a couple of times. Get it on the first attempt, okay? Make a day easy. Get it on the first.
Make that 4.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
I'll wait for you.
Yeah, okay. Pause on this set.
Everybody on his place.
Will I call pause on this set? Next one.
Yes.
This one? Next one.
Coach is nervous, but George seems pretty relaxed. Watching from the sidelines are other members of the New Zealand Paralympic support crew. Jason Healy is in charge of video analysis, used by coaches to fine-tune training regimes. Linda O'Kane is here to advise the coaches on their methods. The event's underway, but out the back, George zones out from what everyone else is doing. Kiwi swimmers Sophie Pascoe and Cameron Leslie are here to support George.
Come on, George. Arch, pause.
I can't believe how nervous I am for this guy. This is intense.
Let's go, George. Easy weight. Arch, pause, explode. Do you want the strap? Okay. Let's go, George. Center lift off. Blast it up. Yep.
He's done it. With his first lift of the day, he's achieved his goal to qualify for Beijing. But there's no celebration yet. George is still in the zone and focuses on his next lift. This man means business.
Same again, George. 232 will go up with that. That last lift was great. Do it again, 232. Then we'll think 235, 237. Up!
In powerlifting, there's a maximum of 3 lifts. Can George take it higher?
Come on, George. Come on, George.
Here we go, George is going to attempt 237.5 for the silver.
George's third effort is deemed a no lift, but he has still lifted a whopping 232.5 kilograms. That's 5 kilos above today's goal. He still takes the bronze medal. The ladies were impressed. George was satisfied.
The first lift was very happy. Yeah, very happy. Like I said, I mean, to do their job. The first step for BNZ, and then the second lift was just for ourselves to play around with it. And the third lift, we weren't really thinking about the third lift. The main thing that we were here in Taipei really is the 227. That was the main mind zone that I have in my head. I wasn't really thinking about anything else. You know, I was just thinking just 227, and then whatever happens beyond that, it's a bonus. You know.
George says the other challenge at this event was the food. Getting enough of it.
The kind of really food here when they're cooking is kind of really limit what we eat. It's not what I eat back home in New Zealand. Like there is no steak here. They don't have a cow meat. They have artificial meat. But there is lots and lots of rice. Rice is nice, but not too much rice, you know. On behalf of the whole team of New Zealand that we came here, we all came and do a job, and we all went back with something, with the resource. We did not go back with empty bag. And thank you to all the supporters. That's the main thing.